Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Battle Chasers Nightwar. Alright, so we totally failed last episode. We did. We failed horribly. There were some sewers, there were some blobs that ate our faces. It was not good. So, what I'm thinking, looking at this map, we either go grind in one of the dungeons, and I'd rather not do that if I don't have to. So let's go over to the east here and see if there's anything here we can grind, or, just go through. That will get us to level 12. It's kind of funny we're not level 12 right now. It would seem like they would make this happen for us, but I don't know. Oh, you know what? We should probably grab some potions before we do anything else. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because my cursor was all the way over there.
Yes.
Sure, let's craft some shit. Why not? So, we have some mana flasks. I think we have like 10 of these already. Or no, actually we had 10. I think now we have 7. So, a healing flask, it's only a minor, though. 79 health at this point is not actually that much. I wish it was more. But I suppose it's all we have the recipe for. We might be able to buy something else from, but we're kind of low on cash, aren't we?
Very nice.
Alchemical medicines, right here. Okay, so advanced flask. That's 100 gold. That's basically almost all of it. We can't quite do the Cintronus and Sublimations, but that's a good goal to go for. 200 gold's not very much. We had like 1,000, I think. And then I probably just wasted it all. But anyway, let's go and buy this.
Ooh,
and I guess leave you. Since you're so bored with me, it's kind of insulting. Then I read this. There you go. Minor group healing flask, oil of pain. This is not really great stuff. I guess the flask regeneration is something. Still not very good, though. Right, the mech plating I don't really care about. You know what? Let's just leave. I realize we don't have very much in healing. Okay, how many bottles do we have? We have 2 large bottles. 2 small? Yeah. There's no medium, huh? Small of large. That's it. It's like going to freaking Starbucks. Okay, well... Oh, what is this? Well, that's the actual flask of rejuvenation. So what the hell is this then? Also a flask of rejuvenation. Oh, okay. So they come in tiers. I was not aware of that. That explains why these aren't stacking. This is a flask of strength that is green, and this is a flask of strength that is blue. Well, that's just super confusing. Could you sort this by something other than most recent? Level descending. Okay, that was not exactly what I meant, but sure. Why is this grayed out? That's a very good question. You would think that would actually help me or something, but no such luck. Okay, level ascending, type descending, type ascending, and then most recent. Well, you know what? Let's go level descending, because at least that gives us an idea. If it's on the first page, it probably is going to be useful for us. Not necessarily, but probably. It's like this. I'm not using this at all. Why do I even have this in my inventory? Like, the keys, okay, we can't do anything with the keys, but that's probably a story item. That's probably why it has the triangle behind it. Probably can't get rid of story items, but these 2 items... okay, the Aramis's Legacy... Oh, maybe we just can't sell that? Yeah, that might be story item too. Because the whole point of the story is that she's on this quest to find out more about the gloves, and so just selling them at the nearest shop kind of goes against that. Alright, fine. We should probably at least get... I don't know, we have the rejuvenation, right? Bowl of Pain. Yeah, we have the rejuvenation, and we have Brett's powers. I think we're okay for now. Let's just go to the east and see what we can do. And hey, there's monsters. Let's just level up a little bit. Try to get our confidence back a little bit. Attack lesser... Oh, we actually get choices now. Interesting. Okay, let's not do it. If they're lesser, I don't care. If we get pulled into it, then sure, I'll do it. But otherwise, why would I care? It's probably not going to give us very much experience anyway, and this way... Okay, like, this guy is probably going to be tough, right? We don't make a choice? Yeah, we don't make a choice here, okay. Okay, these guys are level 9. Okay, we're level 10. Okay, I thought we were actually level 9, so that's actually great news. We can totally do a burst, but probably not necessary. A wild caller we have never seen before. I'm guessing he's some kind of mage. So let's taunt. call in those attacks. I don't want anyone else to deal with it. Oh, okay, that hurt, but not very much. That's okay. Let's see. Gut punch for you on the... I mean, definitely on the guy who's casting, right? Ideally, we want to be able to interrupt that. If we even could. I really doubt we could. So let's just do what we can. Boop. Okay, well, he doesn't have too much health. It's still pretty bad, though, and it just gave him an evade up. So the chances of being able to take out this guy are pretty slim. Even with a burst attack, it seems unlikely. Heart bleed, 115 damage. He took 64, and that was barely a blip. 115 would be basically twice that. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. So let's make him bleed, I think. We'll worry about the overcharge and everything else later. So you, sir, are going to bleed. I think he really should be... Oh, he's burning, too. Great. He should be our first priority. Okay, I mean, she took a lot of damage there, but she does have a ton. Alright, so you can use an ability now if you like, or burst, but the burst would just give everyone a shield, which I guess she's absorbed all the hits. Why don't we do, like, scatter shot or something here? 40 damage to a nearby enemy. Just one? That's too bad. Guard punch, but there's no guarantee they'd hit you. But spreading out the damage now I'm actually okay with. Well, unless they have Pret, I suppose. 100 damage to you. Yeah, why not? Let's do guard punch on you. Solid. Okay. You have a bit of overcharge, but let's not go crazy. Just do another simple gut punch. Just focus your attack. Okay, one more attack on him, he's probably dead. Yeah, 36, that wasn't actually too bad. I expected to bleed, but no bleed at all in that attack. Okay, one simple attack here on this guy might actually do it. Maybe not 62. No, 62 seems a little bit like wishful thinking. Alright, we could cleave. That'd be pretty good. But again, less damage. Warblade seems a little bit overkill. Rage Wave might be okay, though. It does bring him all the way down the turn order. Still, though, I'm tempted because it does damage to everybody, and I'm pretty sure that will kill the Wildcaller. But, nothing really else that's better. Well, no, Rally Strike. 104 seems a little bit like overkill. And he does get to... Well, he'll get to go no matter what, right? Yeah, unless we do Burst, which seems like a total waste right now. We do Swift Strike. It works now. Well... And he's bleeding, so yeah, this plus the bleed might actually just kill him before he gets to do anything. Yeah, let's not do anything too fancy. Let's just do this. Yeah, the bleed will kill him. There you go. He's out. Okay, he just healed his friend, so I'm glad he didn't help us. Actually, that's great. Because his friends barely took any damage to them at all, so... His dying act, actually, not actually that useful. Unless, of course, he burst their health, which I doubt, but I guess it's possible. You should taunt, I think. Just call in, then Brett can heal you. Okay, you don't need to use Purify. I think you're good. Yeah, why do you think you need to use Purify? What the actual... I don't even... Oh, because the Burst ability is ready. Okay, but yeah, but the Burst 2 ability is far better, so... Just do Healing Touch, I guess? Yeah, that'll basically help her. Yeah, she could use it. She's just eating up that overcharge. Okay, so now... A burst ability on one of these guys might be a good idea, or we could save it for the burst 2, which I'm kind of tempted to do. So, let's focus on a guy. Cleave would be good. That would hurt 2 guys. Yeah, why not? Let's do Cleave. 55 on both of you guys. Billy gets healed, which is great. I think it's regen. Right, because their evade went up. So because he missed him, the other guy didn't hit at all? That's bullshit. Okay, well... how about this? How about Quake Fist? Please tell me he's not going to evade it. Yeah. The regen actually covers that totally. Him less so. So, I mean, you could burst now. And that would actually give us fire. 131 magic damage to all enemies and ignites them. I like that idea. Let's do it. Okay. I mean, that looked damn impressive. And it took them down way below half. Okay, way below half. That's actually great. Their health must be, like, shit tier. Alright, that's fantastic. So then just a swift strike would probably take them out, right? Probably take out, what, one of them? Yeah, let's go ahead and... I mean, this guy seems like he has less health. So let's take him out. One, he didn't like him anyway, yeah. And that's him out. Alright. Great. There we go. And, oh, right, that was a decent amount of experience. Alright, if we just move around here, I was worried that we were going to have to go and grind a dungeon, but maybe not. Maybe we just walk around this area for a little bit and get to level 12 here. That is totally fine by me. That doesn't look too bad. It's a little tiny little blob. I mean, that should be totally easy, right? And we have no idea how much health it has, but come on, it can't be that much. Go and just jab it, I guess? Yeah, okay, we should be able to take this thing out in one turn. That was regrettable, to be sure, but come on. And then if you just want to go and finish it off. Thank you. Okay, that was just silly. I mean, really, why even give that to me? 16 experience, too, so it wasn't even that much. Well, we got the galvanized mech plating, I guess. The scrap is totally worth it. I just wish there was more of them. Okay, there's something here. Take the loot. Beetle moss, scale weave. Okay, whatever. Some stuff. Sorry, take that stuff, too. There you go. So we might as well explore all these, right? We have no idea what the hell any of this stuff is. So sure, go in this direction. There's a chest there. That seems important. Armored Impaler. Okay. So, unlike the other mechanic we've had a problem with, this one, even though it has a spike in front, doesn't seem like it's going to hurt us when we attack it. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. So let's go ahead and do a taunt. Because Gole seems like she's really ready to go for that. Alright, let's do a gut punch here and see what happens. I don't think you're going to take damage, though, Brett. He did not. Okay, that's great. I don't actually know how Sting would work here, but sure, go ahead and go for the Sting. Okay, the machine is now bleeding. Oil, I'm assuming. If you're actually not bleeding blood, would it be called bleeding? If you're dripping oil, shouldn't you call that... I mean, oiling just sounds stupid, so probably not. Guard punch, I mean, that would use mana, and I really would prefer not to, though, so just go and jab it. It's gonna act very soon, right? It's prepping to act, but it might not actually be able to. We'll find out. No, it is in fact going to die before it's able to act. It was prepping for something, but it's never going to be able to... We're never going to find out what that is. So, goodbye. Always a risk when there's only the one enemy is that these are just easy experience farms, which is fine and all. Look at that, 93 experience for that? That's a little overkill. So, that tells me that they're working off of a table. Tigor's Shadow Banner. And the table indicates, you know, how bad the enemy is, how many there are going to be, etc., etc. When trade routes were under attack from Lycelots, the Tessan Tigor would be sent in to clear them. This banner was constructed from his fallen foes. That's messed up, but okay. I have no idea what that would be. Does it count as a cloak or something? It's very hard to tell. But we can equip it on somebody. It looks like this would be good for... either Garrison or Brett. I don't even know, man. I guess it's good for Garrison and Brett, so... Garrison? And we didn't seem to get anything in return for that, so it looks like that just goes to an empty slot. Let's go to the character screen. It's one of these. That's totally not it. Shit. P? Yeah, that might be it. Okay. So if I look at, if I go down to the previous character, there we go. Okay, it's a trinket. Apparently we did not have a trinket on Garrison before, so that's why that happened. And we still don't have a trinket on Brett, so, okay. Okay, we do have a trinket on Gully. That's good to know. Good to know. Okay, so we need another trinket. Unfortunately, we don't have one, but we would use one. Oh, wow, that raised up Garrison. Look at his HP now. It's freaking 800. Dude, okay, if that's a result of the Shadow Banner, what happens... What about the Storyteller's Quill? Can I trade that out? This gives us a Stamina 26, Evade 46. Evade sounds good, but I don't think it's actually ever happened. So maybe it actually depends on whether or not you have the skill, and she does not have the skill Evade. Whereas this gives us... Oh, this gives us Evade 40. So the Quill is still actually better. But how the hell does he have 800 fucking health now? I do not understand. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's the stamina up. And I've been accidentally putting all the stamina ups on him. Yeah, like that's stamina 56. Whereas if we go up to her, does she not have as much stamina stuff? A little bit there, a little bit there. Little bits here and there, but like that's her biggest stamina push right there. And that's, I think stamina determines the amount of health you have. Like, she has stamina 130. What does Garrison have? He has 160, and that's why. Most likely. So let's actually, let's test that. So, like, the neck, we have 10 here. For Gully, we have 6. So, theoretically, we trade these. Unequip that item. Go down to Garrison. Give him that item instead. And sure enough, that dropped his health down. And we go back up to Gully, and we give her that, and that raised her health. Okay, so if we give her all the stamina items, that might not be a bad idea. I mean, she's the only one with taunt. If Garrison had taunt, I would totally put all the stamina items on him, but he doesn't need it. So, I mean, if they're equal, that's okay, but him being this far ahead is kind of ridiculous. So, like, the ring, let's compare their rings. Okay, that's the same amount of stamina, so that doesn't actually help. Armor, they don't wear the same armor, I don't think. Stamina 12 there versus 50 freaking 6. Oh, wow. Plus a vitality. Vitality increases stamina by 42. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. I don't think she can wear Garrison's outfits, right? There's no way. I mean, we could unequip this and find out. Previous character. Nope, can't do it. Can't do it. Okay, well, him without any armor is just stupid, so don't do that. Okay, well, I guess Garrison's just gonna have more health, even though he doesn't have taunt. That's stupid, but I can't do anything about it right now. Alright, what is this magical-looking artifact thing here? What do we got? Siege Coast Shrine, okay. Drink the water, sure, why not? I think that gives us a strength boost most of the time. Combat prowess has increased, if you say so, man. There's a weird, I don't know why there's a, oh, okay. Oh, hello. There's an airship that just came on top of us right now. Alright. If we defeat you, do we get to take your airship for our very own? Should you use Shield as Assault? That's a really good question. I think you should use Taunt first. The Sharpshooter is going to be annoying. All these guys are going to be annoying. The Shaman... Okay, the Wild Caller and the Shaman. This is going to be tough. Shield Assault's maybe not a bad idea, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. I would rather the Boulder Toss, but 141 damage shield is still pretty good. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Brett, you go ahead and just do the gut punch on... Well, the shaman's the boss. I have a feeling... Well, I mean, when we killed out the last wild caller, he healed his friends, right? So we definitely don't want to do, like, AoE damage. We want to focus a guy down. Now, the wild caller wasn't necessarily all that dangerous. This guy, the sharpshooter's pretty dangerous. I wonder what happens if we just focus on the shaman. That'll be a little rough. It's going to be a little rough. Let's focus on the sharpshooter first. And then see what happens... Yeah, see what happens after that. So boot for you, sir. And, I mean, just build up that overcharge. So, yeah, just go. And we could make him bleed, but I don't think it's necessary. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's why we usually do taunts. So let's go ahead and do that now. And Garrison's got... Sorry, Brett's gonna have to heal himself, I guess, but maybe not yet. Gut punch this guy. That'll take him down pretty close. Man, see, a bleed. I should have done bleed before. Damn. Because then I wouldn't have to waste an attack here. I mean, it's not really a waste. It's just annoying. But at least he won't get to attack. So he's down. Okay, so they're prepping. She is still taunting, technically speaking, so going on defense is a good idea. There we go. So she'll take less damage. Brett, you should totally heal yourself. I know you don't like doing it, man, but you should. And then you should sting somebody. Why don't you go ahead and sting this guy? I don't think we should expect reinforcements. I'm hoping this boss man is by himself, but we'll see. And we'll see that by taking care of his friend here. Okay, they get to go. Let's see what happens. Okay, dispelled everybody. Which means the taunt didn't work, and he got a... Whoa, a hell of a shield. That's an incredible amount of shielding. It's like half his health. Okay. So I think you definitely taunt. Because they seem like they are going to go on the attack now. Now with the dispel, that means he was also dispelled from the bleed. I don't... Yeah, if I remember correctly, the bleed will have to go through the shield first before it goes through him. So I think what we do instead is we use his overcharge. And basically, we hit this guy as hard as you possibly can. Now it takes you way down the turn order, and that sucks, but it's the way it works, man. Just do it. Now you don't have much in the way of overcharge, so just a simple gut punch on... I mean, not focusing fire seems stupid, right? We should focus fire. So here. Boop. Okay, he has a hell of a regen. Okay, I mean, that hurts, but... Nice. Okay, that took care of his shield. Shield is gone. If we could also make him bleed, that'd be fantastic. We do have burst ability ready, but I think instead... Quake Fist does 209 damage. That's solid, man. Do that on this guy. We should use a more powerful attack. Dude, what do you think I'm doing with the goalie? You, on the other hand... Well, no, you can go ahead and do some stuff here. So... He is sundered, which means Obliterate will do slightly more damage. Wildfire doesn't really matter. Guy's Fist is actually not a bad idea. If we're focusing fire anyway, then anyone who attacks him takes additional damage. Does, again, take us down, way down the turn order, but I think that's okay. Well, he saved that one. He might actually die next turn. If Goalie doesn't die first. Holy shit. I probably should have healed Goalie. I wasn't even thinking about it. Well, we can do that now, right? We can do that with an item. Flash Rejuvenation. It's not very much, though. 40 health. 35 health. That's technically the bigger one. I don't know. Burst would be not bad either. Burst on the Wild Caller seems like a waste, though, because he's going to die. He might not die now, but a sting on him right now. That would definitely help, I think. Yeah, do that. Unless, of course, they do a dispel again. Oh, wow. I was not expecting that to take him out. But that's okay, because he didn't focus on Gully because the taunt's over. Okay, so this actually might work to our benefit if we don't taunt. So just jab or burst. Actually, yes, burst. Boulder toss is probably pretty good. Each enemy doesn't really matter right now. So I think doing a shield assault, we'll only do the one burst. But that'll buy Gully a little bit of time here. And then Brett can heal her. Okay. Brett didn't even go through Brett's shield, so that's totally fine. It's going to use some of his mana, but that's just how that goes. Okay, do we want to do this, or do we want to do Healing Wave? 3d3 health would probably be better. Yeah, just do the one-shot health. And then you, Garrison, what would you like to do? You'd probably like to just punch this guy in the face, wouldn't you? Well, we can do that with Heartbleed. Putting a bleed on him sounds like a really good idea. What is this 5? Oh, okay, he's got... Okay, so he's hasted for 5 turns. Alright. Go ahead and make him bleed for 5 turns then, or 3 turns, whatever it is. Alright, so unless he dispels, should not be a worry. Alright, that almost healed her to full. That's nice. Go and just punch him. Or I guess we could taunt. All the attacks going to her seems kind of dangerous at this point. Well, she's shielded. Yeah, okay, go ahead and taunt. Okay, that wasn't so bad at all. That didn't even get through her shield, so we're fine there. Warblade? 166, that's pretty solid. He'll get to go again, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be true no matter what we get to do here. The stacking bleeding, I'm not sure that's really going to work out. Siphon, not sure that's really going to do much. Yeah, I think Warblade. Okay, no big. Solid. He's down below almost half. Okay, so now you have some overcharge available. Why don't you go ahead and do Quake Fist? Maybe your Barrier Swing might be better. Because that'll probably defend you, which you kind of need. And then I think you just punch him a lot. Now, granted, she could have gone on the defensive, which means less damage to her. But I don't think it's going to be necessary. A couple more attacks this guy's over. So, since he's sundered, and we have the ability, I mean, it does use a little bit of mana. Yeah, the thing is, I want to keep that mana for later. So, no, just do the basic stuff. I mean, a cleanse, but I think a gut punch is better. And now he's out for sure. Didn't even get through a shield, no worries. Swift Strike, I think, just kills him. Oh, so close. He's not actually bleeding, so no. So freaking close, though. 2 hit points away. Unless we get a crit, it could happen. Dare to dream, right? Yeah, dare to dream. Dare to dream. No crit. So freaking... We didn't even get full damage on it, actually. Well, it's okay. Simple jab will totally take him out. Bye-bye. Well, talk about an overkill. Only needed 11 HP, did 80 instead. 80 damage, rather. Alright, that was solid. I was a little worried, but turns out I didn't need to be. Sky Pirate Lieutenant Crest. That sounds awesome. Might not actually be awesome, but it sounds awesome. Oh, interesting. Strange place for a tavern. Calling a tavern is generous. This place looks like a dive. Still, dives typically have information maybe worth checking out. Just stay behind Brito and I. It won't be a problem. Sure, why not? Let's go into the cantina. Scum and villainy, right? Sure, let's do it. Oh, this is actually like a... Okay. I was not expecting exploration area at all. I thought this was going to be another little area like the tavern before, but no, looks like this is actually a hive of scum and villainy. Okay, what do we got? I'm sure they don't mind us looting here, right? Who's there? Brett? Hello? Nolan? Are you actually shitting me right now? Why didn't I just do that sooner? Okay.
My back.
And of course, this one's fully voiced for some reason.
Nolan, I can't believe you're safe. But you were stuffed in a barrel. Do we want to know?
Nope, you don't. And what are the odds I blew up the barrel just as you're walking by? Convenient how these things work out.
Okay, hanging a lampshade here doesn't really help you out. Just saying.
What happened to you?
No time for details, tough guy. Story for a later date. Right now, we've got bandits moving goods for a shady lady.
We know. They have an artifact. Maybe more than one. And you were right. There's mana on the island.
Of course I was right. Looks like we're officially involved then.
I'm glad you are unharmed.
Don't get all mushy on me, Rust Bucket. We've got work to do. The bandits wouldn't stop jabbering about Junktown and an important delivery there.
The artifact blade.
Probably. You guys have been making noise on the island already, so they know you're around. Turns out their boss lady is pretty ticked about it.
Finally, some good news.
That's the spirit. Now, how about a drink at the cantina before we get to fighting?
No thanks.
Ah, right. You're off the sauce. Well, Junktown it is then. Oh, my back is killing me.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You're telling me all this time I've been reading that wrong? Every time I read comics and I see special characters like that, I always figure the character is cursing. Fuck. Shit. Crap. Some four-letter word. That's why it's usually 4 characters, is what I thought. But no, he didn't curse. He said, oh. I've been reading comic books wrong my whole life. I didn't even know. Okay, my mind is blown right now, so I'm going to be silent now. No, let's stay and explore. I need some air going ahead. So how does this work exactly? Because there only seems to be spots for 3 guys on the team. So does that mean we're going to have to decide who to use? That seems pretty likely, right? I mean, it's an arbitrary cap, but it does seem to be a cap. There only seems to be room for 3. I have no idea if there's anything we'd actually do here. Oh, there we go. Hello. Someone has written something that's old yellow parchment. As I sit here drinking my beer, I cannot help but things I held... Oh god, it's poetry. Okay, nope. See, you've already lost my interest. It's poetry. Nope. Done. You guys can read it for yourself. Pause the stream. Pause the video. Just read it for yourself. I've lost interest already. Alright. And what about over here? We have... door. I mean, maybe they're friendly? Door doesn't seem to... Okay, there we go. That's weird. We opened the door and then we go in separately. What is this? This is Arthur J. Stefanel's workshop. Yes, that Arthur Stefanel, the Technomancer. Anyone is welcome here. I don't care which faction or whatever you are, as long as you respect fine machinery. You're welcome to enjoy what's here. Just don't break anything, you hooligans. Oh, that's awfully nice of him. It's like he knows adventurers are going to be snooping around anyway, so what the fuck? So then he probably won't mind if we take anything then. He says as long as we don't break anything. He didn't say anything about taking, so I'm totally going to take. What the hell is this thing? Hello? This seer stone has been repurposed to play unique events you've already witnessed. It's critical to reach far into your mind and retrieve memories and play them for you again. So it's good for cutscenes. No thanks. I mean, don't get me wrong, the cutscenes are beautifully animated. But kind of why I'm recording, so I can go back anytime and do it that way. And what does this do? This engine can be powered with something. Yeah, we use a power cell, obviously. After starting the engine, a loose sheet of paper falls from under it. Got a fisherman's treasure map and Ballad of the Hempen Jig. That sounds horrendous, but I'm curious. So I guess this is why we'll be sorting by most recent. Here we go. Okay. Can't actually look at that. Fisherman's travel map. Can't actually look at that. Okay. Map describes someone's favorite fishing spot being the lake in the Siege Coast. She would often take walks north of it. May have dropped something valuable there. If I knew where the Siege Coast was, maybe that's something we could look at. Alright. Maybe that's on the map. If I look out in the larger map, that's probably something I can do. I will worry about that later. Okay, so that looks like all we can do here. So out we go. There was another door, though. I suppose we should look at that. I'm probably spending way more time here than I probably should. Wasn't there another door? I could have sworn there was another door. Oh, that's right. It was this over here. That's right. Okay. Hello. Is this the actual tavern? Cantina, whatever the hell it is? Yeah, that's got to be it. There's a dude here. Hello. As you approach, the surly man eyes you up and down. You might be. Certainly don't like the type to come around here. We're just passing through. You got your way then. Okay, how about we ask him about his troubles? Trouble, that's a kind of way of putting it. Some people don't like our way of living, but at least we have rules. There's one man in particular, though. He's what troubles me. He'll get what's coming to him one day. Sounds like a quest hook to me, man. Tell me more. His name's Everton the Red. It's a pretty good name. I like it. Everton, I wouldn't exactly go for, but the Red, that's a nice appellation. He has a streak in him, a vile streak. Worst fella I ever met. These days, I hear he's hiding out in Junktown. If he went missing one day, that would make quite a few people happy. That's all I'll say about him. Alright. That is a nice little side quest. Might even get reward. What fool believes that? Okay, we can talk about this. Come across two patrons embroiled in a bitter debate. One of them has his hand placed surreptitiously on his pistol under the table. Okay, what seems to be the problem? Patron on the right says, this clown will believe anything Captain says. One on the left replies, even if they be lying, they got our best interest at heart. Okay, well, I think diffusing it would be good by buying him a drink, right? Drink? Sure, I'd love that. As soon as you blink, we'll be dropping poison in the cup headed my way. I was thinking just the same thing about you. It seems the sort of thing I'll think like you would do. Okay, so there's no way to diffuse this then. Okay. So, if you guys want to just get on with killing each other, that'd be great. Then I can loot your bodies. Your kind doesn't belong here. Okay, what if we switch over to this guy then? Is that the right kind of kind you want, sir? Doesn't seem very interested in new customers. Shows similar disinterest. Okay, apparently he's not hurt by that at all. There's some kind of... looks like a wind caller back there. We'll go over there and beat him up. I can totally get behind here, but sadly... oh, no, there we go. Oh, no, I can't actually get to him. Damn. Damn, and double damn. Okay. Can't get to the bartender either, so no free drinks for us. What's up here? Okay, good. Now, sometimes your explorations are rewarded, and other times not so much. Oh, hey, there's a chest here. Hello. Vented Cannon. Band of Guile, Verdant Robe. That's a nice little haul there, assuming they're good. Let's see. So I want weapons, please. So the Verdant Cannon, or the Verdant Robe, whatever, is actually really good for Nolan. Well, kind of good for Nolan. Attack power up, but physical defense down. I don't like that. How about this thing, though? Oh, that's really bad. That's not even an upgrade at all. Wow, minus 80 points of damage. No, thank you, sir. Okay, so that's just junk. We could do it, but I'm really not wild about the physical defense down, especially since it's a low number like 9. Just no. Okay, the Band of Guile is decent, though. That's pretty good for, I would say, Garrison. Because he doesn't have haste on his current ring. So sure, why not? Give it to Garrison. It's funny we can't give it to anything to Nolan right now. Maybe Nolan just can't use it yet? We have the Hardened Coast Rain of Shields, which is kind of good for Brett, rather. Not very, though. Well, yeah, actually give it to Brett. Might raise his HP a little bit. And the Forest Loop is basically junk. Can we just sell that near a shop? Okay. Good to know. Nothing else here. Okay, so, well, we got a little bit of stuff we can sell, which I guess is okay, but not what I was looking for. There's one other dude here, right? Oh, there's a couple of more dudes here. Hello. What do you got? I miss you, Red. Okay. Hey there, store your weapons and we'll have no quarrel. Not much of a fighter, I'm more of a gambler. Finds faster and less bloody way to earn gold. What do you say? Want to try your hand with Lady Luck? Just a simple coin flip. Nothing fancy. Odds are 50-50, I swear on my honor. We don't have very much gold. And attacking him seems rude. I think we'll just leave. I'm not up for gambling right now. We can totally get this, though. Hey, that's stuff I like. Geez, gentleman wearing a top hat seems too dignified for him, meaning he probably stole it. Now, see, that's just blatant stereotyping or profiling or one of those bad things. He greets you with a polite smile, which you interpret as guilt. Fine day to be alive, isn't it, friend? He gives you a small wink. Okay, and after all that, we can't even, like, confront him about it or anything, so... Fuck you, I guess, sir. Oh, we can come through here, though. I mean, it seems like private territory, but... Okay, there's something here. 2 tanks in disrepair lie dormant among piles of scrap and junk. Perhaps it was somewhere they could be repaired. Not with our current stuff, though. The book contains schematics for operating and repairing tanks. You find the entry that matches the description of the 2 tanks in the room, which specifies a few parts necessary to repair them. OEM energy cell and a high-powered core, the last of which was recently installed in the service utilization construct, which is probably quite a ways from here. We do not have either of the items there. Okay, so I'm unclear why we would want to do that, unless we have to repair them to fight them. Repairing them to be, like, companions with us would just add to the current problem we have, which is too many companions to fit into one battle. But I suppose that could be a good thing if, like, one of our guys is injured or something. I can see an argument for it. I don't think we have anything else to do, so I think we just leave. Let's make sure we've explored the whole area, though. Oh, this is probably fishing, right? Yep, big old fishing spot. If I knew how to do the actual fishing thing, I'd be okay with that, but I don't understand it yet. Glowing powders, a little bit of coin. That's basically it, right? We've explored everything else, so I think we're out of here. No one should be following us out. He said he would. Leave the area, please. Can update your equipment in the compendium. I did not actually know that. I thought you had to do that in a specific area for it. Okay, here we go. Use the party select screen to swap out your party. I guess menu at the Tavern at Harm's Way or other places. Okay, so... Like, we could switch out Brett for Nolan here. Nolan does have a little bit more HP. We actually have no idea what his capabilities are. I'm kind of tempted to switch out Garrison. I mean, he has been pretty decent to us so far. Oh, huh. Nolan's actually level 11. That's weird. I did not expect that. We'd also switch out Gully, which would kind of fit the lore. It would kind of fit in with the whole idea of they're trying to protect her so they don't actually let her fight. That would make a decent amount of sense. But then we lose our tank. And she's basically being a solid tank right now. Could trade out Garrison. He does have a shit ton of health right now. Seems kind of a waste. I think, while I like Brett, and the healing is good, let's try a couple of fights without him. And go with him, and we go with Nolan instead. Because Brett just has, he doesn't have the stamina to take the hits. I mean, it's been working out. It's been okay. But let's see what Nolan can do. And in fact, there's a fight right over here. We might as well do it. Let's see what it's going to be like. Okay. I kind of like Nolan's... Oh, okay, you know what? This isn't actually going to test our capabilities because it's only one dude. If it was 2 of them, this would be something. But it's only 1. Alright, so go ahead and jab him. Yeah, this guy's dead before he's going to be able to... Oh, no. Okay, he was able to act. And with the evade, he might actually survive. The burst, I think, is unnecessary. I think we just sting him. Okay, so what can Nolan do? You have Arcane Missile, Arcane Defense. Alright, so that just defends yourself. That makes sense. Everybody has an ability like that. Ice Blast is pretty cool. Lowering their haste by 10% for 33 turns. Okay, what about abilities? Okay, so he does have a mass heal. Okay, so yeah, changing out Brett for him makes total sense. And also, yeah, okay, so he has 2 heals. So yeah, Brett is nice and all. But if you're looking for a healer, either one of these 2 will work. That's good to know. He also has Cleanse. Okay, so yeah, he's a total replacement for Brett. That is weird. And then Firestorm, which is basically Brett's burst ability. Well, a minor form, but still. So what is your burst ability? Eldritch Summons. That sounds cool. all enemies for 82 magic. And then the one we can't do is heal each party member for 111 health. That's decent. And restoring the mana is actually pretty cool. Okay, well, without overcharge, you'd be using mana, and actually he has the most mana of anybody, which I guess makes sense. You should do Amend Wounds on Gully, though, because she kind of needs it. And hey, that was like instant, a lot faster than Brett would be able to do it, for sure. And with that, you can go ahead and use an ability, I guess. Guard Punch will work, and might actually take him out. Yep, there he goes. Okay. Alright, so yeah, changing out Brett might actually be the way that we do this. Nolan, of course, is not going to get as much experience, which makes sense. The loot is immaterial at this point. Alright. Well, okay, we found Nolan. Huzzah! Now we just need to find our thief, and we'll actually have a full party. Alright, so that'll do it with this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Battle Chasers Nightwar. I'm PC Universe, your PC Universe 2, and I'll see you guys next time.